Today we're going to play a game which will help you to discover some of your skills. The game is called Dashi Dash or Wasabi Waiter, and it is part of the Knack games. So in order to play the game, we first need to enter into the Knack app, and that's a pink icon you'll see on the screen of your tablet. If you give that a click, then you'll see that you enter here. And in order to enter your details, you click the Get Started button at the bottom of your screen. This will lead you to the sign-in page, and here you'll need to enter your email and your password. You won't be entering a personal email address, you'll be entering the email address that you were assigned today by the Knack facilitator. And this email was written next to where your name, your first name and surname were entered on the sheet of paper when you first met. So this email address is composed of one number for the school you're associated with. For example, say that was 32. One letter, a capital letter, either T or P, and another number to identify you personally. So for example, if your number were 45, then you'd enter 45. The email address is then completed by adding at gmail.com, C-O-M. All passwords are the same for this game, and the password you can see here, me entering, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A. Now this A is a little letter. Take a minute to just double check that you've entered the right email and password. It's very important that these are correct, so just check that these are entered correctly. And then once you're sure, click the pink sign up button, and that will take you to the games. Press continue here, the pink button, and you'll be taken to the entry screen of the game. The game is a restaurant setting. You'll be playing a waiter or a waitress who needs to deliver the correct meal to their customer. In order to learn a bit more about the game and how to play it, click on the pink Start Game button, and you can be taken through a tutorial. Be patient while the game loads, because this can take a little while. Once you've managed to enter the game, you're told to try to read your customer's emotions to figure out the best dish for each one of them. If you click the green Next button, then you're taken to an introductory screen with lots of question marks all around the room for you to explore that will explain what each thing is. There's also the option at the bottom of the screen to have a tutorial, which we will do once we've just explored a few of these question marks. So firstly, we'll look at the customer. If we click on her question mark, then it says you need to click on her to read her mood to pick the right dish. Once you've done that, you're the waiter, and so the screen needs to be tapped in order to send you wherever you want to go, whether that be to the customer, to the dish for the customer, or to the sink with empty dishes. That's for you to decide. This here is the sink, where you go with empty dishes, or full dishes when you need to get rid of them. This is the timer. Each level is 2 minutes long. Try to be as quick as you can. This is another timer for the customer herself. You have to try to serve her before this runs out. This dish is for any mood. If you're not sure what mood the customer is showing on their face, then you can choose this dish. The only thing to be aware of is that there are limited numbers of these dishes, so you should be careful how you use them. Also, you get bonus points if you don't use any of these dishes at all, if you're able to try and determine the exact emotion. Okay, now we're going to begin the tutorial by clicking on the Begin Tutorial button. You're reminded that you're the waiter, and so you have to read your customer's emotions to choose their dish. Okay? Now tap on the customer to take her order. If you tap on the customer, you see her face, and you try to choose the best dish for this face. So here we're told in the practice that she's happy, and to tap on the happy dish. So we do that by tapping on the happy dish. The chef makes this dish for us. And when it's ready to pick up, we tap on the dish again, we pick it up, and then we tap on the customer to deliver it to her. We then wait for her to finish her meal, and when she has done so, we can tap on the empty dish to pick it up and tap on the sink to clean the dish or to put it away. Now, once you've been through this tutorial yourself and you've got a good idea of how the waiter moves around the room, you can press play now, and that will start the game with more emotions to choose from. Here you have happy, sad, angry, and surprised. More emotions will be added as we move through the levels, and you can consult your tutorial sheet to see the translations and the definitions for each of these emotions before we start. Okay, thank you very much.